to the final episode of the Global Studies Podcast. I'm Alicia Mackey, and I'm the 6th grade Global Studies teacher.
And my name is Gregory Wright. I'm the Global Studies Coordinator here at Global Academies.
And I'm Dr. Luigi Kennebrew Jr., 5th grade Global Studies educator.
And during our final episode, we wanted to showcase the 8th graders who are getting ready to say their last farewells here at Global Leadership Academy. And we brought on some very special guests. And I'm going to allow those special guests to introduce themselves now.
All right, my name is Abraham Wright. I am an 8th grade scholar in Miss Thompson's AP class.
My name is Jalea Andrews. I am an 8th grade scholar in Miss L's class.
My name is London Thorne. I'm an 8th grade scholar in Mr. Wright's class.
My name is Camille Chambliss, and I'm in Mr. Wright's 8C class.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to our final episode of the Global Studies Podcast. And on this episode, we stepped away from Global Studies a little bit to give the 8th graders a chance to give advice to our incoming 8th graders and to kind of tell their memories and their stories of Global Academies. But first, I want to just say congratulations. As being one of your teachers, I feel like I've watched you all grow into scholars and now venturing off into high school. And I think this is going to be just an awesome transition. Mr. Wright, did you want to add anything?
Yes, once again, I just want to reiterate the congratulations, right? You guys have exemplified what it is to actually become a scholar or grow into scholarly behavior in academics. Remember, one of the reasons why you were called a scholar, we call you guys scholars, that we just believe students just come to school, right? But we believe scholars take the responsibility for their learning and participate in their educational process. And the scholars that are represented here have exhibited that behavior throughout their tenure here at Global Leadership Academy.
Absolutely. So I guess the question to you guys is, what is some advice that you guys would give scholars as they're moving up into this 8th grade position?
All right, I think the most easiest advice I can give you guys is don't procrastinate your work. You may think it's all fun and you can just like wait it out, but them days go by quicker. Trust me, I've experienced that so many times. Get your work done. The moment you get it, try your best to just hurry up and complete it. So while, as my dad says, do what you have to do so then you can do what you want to do.
Ashe.
Yes, sir.
Any advice, ladies? They're all nervous. It's okay.
I would say focus on your work because in the end it will all play out. Don't worry about playing with your friends. Focus on your work. Yeah.
Some advice I would give you guys is that you just have to don't stress your work. Continue to keep going and make sure that the work that you're doing is leading up for you to go to high school and college and any other things you want to do after that.
I would say make sure you enjoy every moment you have because although it may seem like the first day of school may seem slow, it gets quicker towards the end of the school year. It gets quicker and things you start to feel like you're leaving. It's like how Dr. Booker explained it. She said like a dove, like you're flying away.
That's some pretty good advice. I should probably use some of that advice myself as an adult. Do you guys have any fun memories that kind of came out of your entire time here at GLA?
Actually, I have one, but it's very recent.
Okay.
So while Mr. Montgomery was taking our pictures yesterday, while we was waiting for everybody to get their pictures taken, we decided to play some basketball. And for some odd reason, Sheldon for some reason at all, I have no clue, he just wanted to be mean to Zayd. So not only while he was in the paint, dunked on him, but it was so mean. He was hanging on the rim, and Zayd was like this. He was crouched down. It was he didn't want to be involved in the dunk, and Sheldon just didn't care. And just to put icing on the cake for Zayd, he ended up getting crossed up by Dewan. Zayd, I don't want to hear it. You fell. I don't want to hear it. And he made it. Dewan actually made the three.
Dang.
It was not the day for Zayd. It was not the day.
Not the day. That was your most fondest memory here at GLA.
Not the funniest, but the most funniest, for sure.
Funniest, okay.
Got you.
All right.
You guys have any memories you guys want to share? Anything fun? Any events that you guys did or were in, groups that you were a part of?
Any moments with classmates, laughs, talks, those were good moments. Trips.
I should. What was your favorite trip?
The Harrisburg trip.
What was that, 5th grade? 4th grade? Okay, we're going back in time. Okay. You like that one better than DC trip?
Oh no, DC tops that one. That's yeah.
Okay. Any favorite classes? Favorite assignments? Don't act like y'all didn't like assignments.
He said favorite assignment.
Don't act like that.
All right, so I have 3. One of them is Mr. Wright, another one is Mr. Montgomery, and another one is Mr. Copeland.
Okay.
I think I like those 3 the most because they're probably the most easiest to get an A in as long as you pay attention.
Oh, there it is.
For Mr. Montgomery, it's really simple. For the most part, it's just study.com lessons that for some reason people choose not to do. And then on the other hand, there's the scratch and what was it, the microbit we were now learning about? Yeah, with Mr. Wright's class, I have to keep on telling my sister, it will be the easiest class you will get. For your whole life of learning, when it starts to get more complex, it's the easiest class you'll ever get. That's why when I get to high school, I'm gonna miss it because they're not gonna, or he's not gonna be like teachers that are in high school. Oh my God, I already know how they're gonna be, and I'm not ready. I mean, I'm ready for it, but I'm tired, bro. Especially in every class, there's those kids. We know those kids. We have them. Don't act like you don't
Abraham.
know.
What high schools are you guys going to?
I'm going to Palumbo.
Palumbo, okay.
I'm going to Bonner.
Okay.
I'm going to Parkway Center City.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Why did y'all choose those high schools?
I chose my high school because of how diverse it is. Normally, since my last name has a W as the first letter, I'm like one of the last people called for attendance. But I feel like going to Palumbo, I'm gonna be like halfway called, like on the list.
Okay.
It's gonna feel weird, but at least that means like there's like a lot of people from other cities and states wanting to come to this school. So yeah.
Awesome.
I chose Parkway Center City because they offered a college program, so you graduate with an associate's degree in high school. So I kind of think that I don't want to be in college for so long, and I'm kind of tired of school, so I want to graduate early.
Awesome.
I chose Bonner because I was very interested in their school, and they also have a college program as well.
Awesome.
I chose Kappa because it gave me the opportunity to do something that I love, which is dancing, while also like getting an education.
That's so awesome. So I guess to close out this final episode, is there any shout outs you want to give to any teachers, any final goodbyes, any teachers that you might not see as you transition out of 8th grade?
Oh yeah. Shout out Miss Thompson, for helping me grow from like 5th grade to 8th. Shout out Miss Mackey, Mr. Wright, Miss Montgomery, Mr. Copeland. Her classes are very easy, and you have to really try to fail if you want to fail. Like seriously.
Please don't believe that my class is easy. My class is not easy. Thank you.
And I also like to thank Miss Mackey because some teachers are not like her. She's harsh on you. It's like her and Miss Thompson, and a little bit Miss Wilson. I said Miss Wilson, Miss L as well. Because they're harsh on you, but it's like you know why. They want you to learn. Especially Miss Thompson, Jesus Christ. I've seen her crack up on a lot of students, and it's funny because it's the students who know better. I don't want to say no name.
Don't name drop. Don't name drop.
No, I'm sorry, Josie. So yeah, I just want to thank them especially. Yeah.
I would like to thank my favorite, Miss Mackey. She's my favorite. I've always loved her class. I would also like to thank Miss L.
Okay.
I would like to thank all the teachers who have been here throughout our whole journey. They have watched us grow and become a better person, but not only a better person, a better scholar academically and outside of school.
I would like to thank like all of my teachers because they have all been there and like taught me things that I needed to learn and like things like inside and outside of school.
Ashe. Well, what a bittersweet year that we've had. Us global studies teachers have, what did we get, about 10 solid episodes in this year. We learned a lot. We talked about a lot. We're so excited for next year. Next year, you're not going to hear too much of us teachers. It's going to be very much scholar-led, so make sure you get ready to check out.
Everybody understands that
Season 2.
if you have educators who know who you are and can adapt to who you are and remove the barriers that are in the way traditionally for us becoming the best scholars we can be, yes, learning does become easy, and in that it becomes fun. And that is our mission over here at Global Leadership Academy Charter School, to remove any and every barrier that could be in your way to prevent you from being academically successful. I thank you all for being a part of this wonderful, wonderful journey with us here at Global Academies. And you need to know that Global Leadership Academy Charter School will always be open to you, and you have been prepared by the best. So ladies, gentlemen, go and show what you know in your new learning environment. We are so proud of you. Thank you.
Make sure you come and check out season 2, make sure you cut that out, of the Global Studies podcast. And one of our hosts, our new host for next year, Miss Farrah Ross, will be leading our Global Studies podcast along with a couple other scholars. So we hope to see you next year. Have a great summer and check back with us for season 2.